Savvy Travelers. Pete and I are on board the Azamara Pursuit heading into the port of Catacalon today, and we're going to do some information on that, which is going to be very fun. In the meantime, I wanted to tell you a little bit about how to stay healthy while traveling. Traveling can be very hard on your body, especially if you're crossing time zones, and America to Europe is pretty arduous, I'll just be honest with you. So there's a few tips that I've come across that make the travel a little bit easier. So number one, don't try to do it all in one go. If you're going somewhere and you're boarding a ship, or if you just want to, going on tours or anything, don't book something for the day you arrive or even maybe the day after. Give yourself plenty of time to catch up. This last time when I flew into Rome, I immediately took the train down to Calabria. It was brutal. I'm not doing that again, because when you're that tired, you can lose things, you can get sick, you can injure yourself by lifting your luggage and everything else. So that's the first tip, is give yourself plenty of time in your new location to get over your jet lag. Jet lag is real. Secondly, you want to make sure that you hydrate really well. And when you do that, not only do you need water, but you also need electrolytes and things like that. Now, the wonderful thing about the Italian pharmacies is they have electrolytes that you can just buy. They're little drinks, and you pop them in your water and you drink them, and they're great. Don't also forget salt. Salt's very important if you're sweating. Sometimes you'll need a salty meal. I know that sounds weird, but when you're sweating, you're losing a lot of salt. So, hydration, electrolytes, and salt. Another tip is the foods are different wherever you go, and sometimes the water's different too, and so you run the risk of having a little digestive, maybe you're not getting sick because it's not like, going to Mexico and drinking the water there, but it's different. So I always like to get probiotics and bring them with me, just in case I feel a little something going on. You just pound one of them and boom. Now the Italian pharmacies have these probiotics that come in these little vials. You mix them up and they're like magic. You can feel squidgy, have one of those, and boom, you're all good to go. So that's another great tip that I have about how to stay healthy traveling. Now, suitcases. I see some people with these massive suitcases. And I know you're supposed to travel light, and I know it's difficult to travel light. I still had 2 little rolly bags, and I was trying to travel as light as I could, but sometimes you need a lot of stuff. In any case, break them up into smaller suitcases. You get these little rolly bags that are really pretty inexpensive. You get them on Amazon or whatever. They've got really nice wheels, so you're not schlepping stuff through the airports, ruining your shoulders and whatnot. And they're easy to throw onto a train. 1, 2, 3 of those, boom, instead of one big giant suitcase. So those are some tips that I've had. Also, walking footwear. We were at the Acropolis yesterday, and I saw these beautiful ladies all dressed up with platform shoes on in the Acropolis, and it was exactly the wrong thing. It was just, there's uneven ground, there's slippery gravel, there's marble, there's all kinds of things that you just want to avoid. So get yourself some Skechers or some really good sandals that really attach to your feet and don't fall off. Get something with support, something with a little bit of give, and also something that has something on the sole that you're not going to just slide. Your dress shoes are very pretty, but they're not going to work in a lot of these places. Plus, they're going to get destroyed. So get yourself some really good walking shoes. Dress them up a little bit if you want to. Do some glitter on them. I will. Or do whatever. But I think that'll keep you pretty healthy. We did the rest. We did hydration. We did the food. Yeah, I think we're all good. So yeah, do those things, and you should stay pretty healthy. If I think of anything else, I'll put it in the comments.